Welcome to Revv Evolution, and I'm your host Renee. And in today's Revv, we bring you a brand which is kind of a newbie in the market. They've been around for about 2 years, and they brought in cars like the Kodiaq, the Superb, and even the RS245. And today, we're bringing you their all-new sports SUV. It is the Karoq, available in two variants. We have the Ambition and the one that we're driving, which is the Style.
Time to get to know the Skoda Karoq a whole lot better. With its bigger dimensions, it means that this is actually longer, wider, and roomier than its predecessor, the Yeti. Really well built both inside and outside, with good materials and workmanship, and quite a bit of tech as well. Built on the MLB platform, that's German, but translated means Modular Longitudinal Matrix. What that means is that cars built on the MLB platform can share common engine mountings, things like your drivetrains across petrol, diesel, hybrid, and even electric.
And right now we're going to talk about a part of the car which I know most of you guys are going to love. It's all about storage space, and the Karoq is really built with lots of it. Being that it has a whole lot of bigger dimensions than its previous predecessor, the Yeti, it has a whole bunch of different things that you can actually do with the seats and configurations. First of all, let's talk about how do you get the boot open. Well, that's the usual way you can get open, which is the sensor. Or if you happen to have the car key on you, all you need to do is press on the button and it's going to pop up and show you the boot. So let's talk about boot space. First of all, by itself, it offers you 521 liters. But with the various seat configuration, it gives you a total of 1,810 liters. And now let's just show you what you can actually do with the car seats. With bigger dimensions in the Karoq, once again, it boils down to more creature comforts and more space for not only the driver, but the rear passenger seats as well. So I'm about 1.7, I'm not that tall by the way, and the back seat comfortably sits 3. And the great thing about it, if you happen to have kids who maybe want to have a meal in the back, the Karoq is equipped with this really cool food trays, all right? So while daddy or mommy is driving, your kids could be having a nice meal in the back. Well, it's time now for the in-car review of Skoda's all-new Karoq, being an SUV. This car really has a lot to offer for motorists. Let's quickly jump into the review, not wasting more time, just give you some numbers about the car itself. One really good technical thing about it, technical aspect of the car, is the fact that it has active cylinder management, or ACT. All right, it's called active cylinder technology. Whenever you're driving between, like, say 1,250 RPMs to about 4,000 RPMs, a couple of the cylinders actually shut down. The second and third cylinder actually shut down, and what it actually does for you in terms of fuel management, it helps you save fuel. The Skoda has done with the Karoq is they've actually allowed you to save fuel by shutting off the second and third cylinder to actually save fuel when you're running between that 1,250 range to 4,000 RPM, which basically something like you're cruising, right? So that's something really unique, fuel saving basically in the Karoq. And along with some of the other functionalities of the car, which I think for the price that you're getting, I personally love the fact that this car comes with paddle shifters. Alright, and with paddle shifters, you get the different car modes in this car, things like your normal, your eco, your sports, and individual, which once again gives you so much customization available. Alright, you don't have to just keep it in auto. You can actually kind of switch it to different modes and have fun with the paddle shifters. So, which is the reason why this is called a sports utility vehicle. And being a 1.5 turbocharged vehicle, really it has quite a punch. And let's now talk about drivability and how the car handles on the road. Really, it is maybe because I've been driving so many cars, but I really think this car is such a simple vehicle to handle. The steering is really nice, light and nimble. I mean, it gets you where you want to go and handles bumps really well. Well, other than that, other things that which really I know if you probably haven't watched the video, things like one really unique feature about the car is the fact that you can actually kind of remove all the rear seats and a whole bunch of storage, so and fuel consumption. So the list goes on and on about why you should actually check out the Karoq once again. As I said before, there's really tons of other SUVs and MPVs in the market, but really want something that's going to give you a bit more fun, space, fuel economy, and so on. You should definitely check out the Skoda Karoq for yourself. Well, it's time to wrap up our drive experience with the Skoda Karoq. If you're talking about positives and negatives, this car is going to give you more positives rather than negatives. First of all, bigger dimensions, which I think if you are a family, you're looking for a car which is going to afford you more space, more storage space especially, this car is really going to be something you'll be looking for, because with all those different seat configuration and especially with more legroom and headroom for the rear seat passengers, it's something that you're going to really be enjoying to drive around, whether you're in Singapore or across the causeway. And the fact that it's kind of affordably priced, that's another kind of a positive for us. And last but not least, let's talk about consumption. This car really has excellent mileage. Since we took it a couple of days ago, the fuel has only gone down slightly. So if you happen to be one of those people looking for a car which gives you a whole lot of storage space and also not forgetting technology, I think you're going to really love driving the Skoda Karoq. To drive the Skoda Karoq right here in Singapore, it's going to cost you 129,900 Sing dollars and an annual road tax of $684. We want to say a big Revv Evolution thank you to our friends over at Skoda Singapore for allowing us to have the Skoda Karoq for our presentation. To find out more about Revv Evolution, do remember to check out our website right over there. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and all our social media platforms, things like our Instagram, our Facebook, Twitter, and so on. And if you want to find out more about all the exciting stuff we have done, make sure you subscribe. And before we leave, a little safety message. Do remember never to use your handphone when you drive. Do not drink when you drive. And always look out for your fellow motorists, pedestrians as well.